American warplanes dropped bombs on 3 nuclear sites in Iran, bringing the U.S. military directly into the war after days of uncertainty about whether President Trump would intervene. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror, Mr. Trump said in an address to the nation from the White House on Saturday night. Mr. Trump said American bombers had hit Iran's 2 major uranium enrichment centers, the Mountain facility at Fordo and a larger enrichment plant at Natanz, which Israel had struck several days ago with smaller weapons. A third site near the ancient city of Isfahan, where Iran is believed to keep near-bomb-grade uranium, was also bombed, he said. He also threatened more action against Iran if it did not return to diplomatic efforts. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace, Mr. Trump said in an address to the nation from the White House on Saturday night. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. Iranian officials confirmed that the 3 sites had been attacked, including 3 Iranian officials said that Fordo and Natanz had been bombed around 2:30 a.m. local time on Sunday. The extent of the damage to the sites early Sunday was not clear. Mr. Trump asserted that the facilities were completely and totally obliterated. Iranian officials acknowledged the sites had been attacked, but did not immediately describe the damage. A spokesman for the Emergency Committee of Qom, a city near Fordo, said that enemy forces had bombed parts of the Fordo nuclear facility, according to the Tasnim news agency, which is affiliated with the Revolutionary Guards. Iran, which has refrained so far from direct attacks on U.S. troops and interests in the Middle East, has warned that American entry into war would bring retaliation, raising fears around the region about the danger of a widening war. What form that response would take is unclear. Analysts have also speculated that Iran could react by attacking U.S. troops and bases in the region, or by accelerating its nuclear program, assuming the program survives U.S. bombing. After a week of mixed signals, President Trump, who has long vowed to steer America clear of overseas forever wars, authorized U.S. forces to strike Iran's most heavily fortified nuclear installation, deep underground. The goal, American and Israeli officials have said, is to prevent Iran from building a nuclear bomb. Israel and Iran, sworn enemies for decades, have been exchanging attacks since June 13th, when the Israelis launched a surprise assault that targeted Iranian infrastructure, including nuclear installations and military leaders. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said his nation had no choice but to act if it wanted to stave off a nuclear holocaust. Iran responded with missile barrages of its own, as well as offers to resume negotiations over its nuclear development program. After the U.S. strikes, Mr. Netanyahu praised Mr. Trump in a video statement, saying he had acted to deny the world's most dangerous regime the world's most dangerous weapons. Now that President Trump has sent American bombers to help Israel destroy a uranium enrichment facility in Iran, it will most likely initiate a more dangerous phase in the war. Here are some ways that could play out, and a look at how the U.S. military's powerful bunker-busting bombs work. Saturday strikes. Israel launched a wave of airstrikes against missile sites, a nuclear facility and munitions storage sites in Iran, while Iran fired a barrage of ballistic missiles and launched drones into Israel. The U.S. Department of State has begun evacuating Americans from Israel, said the American ambassador, Mike Huckabee. In a post on social media, he encouraged Americans in Israel and the West Bank to fill out a form requesting evacuation, which could be by cruise ship, commercial flight, charter flight, or a flight operated by the U.S. government.